students. In this class, I am going to teach you the basic concepts of geometry. The three geometrical terms, point, line and plane, form the foundation of geometry. What are the three terms? Point, line and plane will be the foundation terms of geometry. One by one, I will explain the terms. The first one is plane. P-L-A-N-E. Plane. You know that every solid has a surface. Sometimes it may be flat or sometimes it may be curved. Look here. You know that this is a ball, isn't it? And the surface of this ball is curved shaped. Understand? And if you take a sheet of paper, this is a sheet of paper, and you know that the surface is a flat surface. Or look here, this is a blackboard, and you know that this surface is also a plane. Understand the meaning plane? That is a flat surface. Okay. Now, a plane has no boundary. And the same way, the examples are, can you say the examples of a plane? This wall or this board or the surface of this sheet of paper. Understand? These are plane, examples of plane. Then, on this plane, we can draw triangles, isn't it? Or rectangles and square. Understand? On this flat surface or this plane, we can draw the figures. Now that all of you understand what's the meaning of a plane. Only remember this point. Plane is a flat surface. Plane is a flat surface. Then the next one is a point. What's a point? A point is a mark of position. A point is a mark of position. A small dot. This represents a point. Look at the board. This represents a point, and after putting this dot, you can write this A. What's the meaning? This is point A. Understand? Or if you mark here and write this B, that means that is the point B. Understand? The first term is a plane. The second term is a point. Okay. Then actually the third term is line. Before that, all of you understand the word. What is line segment? Line segment. If you take any 2 points on this flat surface, if you select any 2 points on the flat surface and using the scale, if you join these points, you will get a line segment. Here you know that this is a line segment. You can draw a line segment of length of 5 centimeter. Using the scale, you can draw a line segment of measurement 5 units. How can you put the scale here? Then mark the point A. Then using the scale, you can draw 5 centimeter. This is a line segment. A line segment has two end points. One is the initial point and the second one is the terminal point. Understand? Both ends here. AB is a line segment and the notation for a line segment is this. AB is a line segment. Let's come to the point. What is a line? Line means no end points. On this plane, if you draw two arrows, that means no end points. Therefore, this AB is known as a line. A line has no end points. Understand the terms? The first one is a plane. Plane is a flat surface. Then the second one is a point. A point means it is a mark of position. And the third one is a line segment. Line segment means two endpoints are there. And the fourth one is, what is a line? Line means no endpoints. And here using arrows, we can represent this is a line. Therefore, how can you represent a line? AB, and on the top you mark this. The meaning is this is a line. Understand? This is a line. Then the next one is a ray. What do we look here? A is the initial point, and if you draw like this, then this is known as a ray. A ray is a straight line which starts from A and moves in this direction. No end points. Therefore, this AB is known as a ray. AB is known as a ray. Understand? The meaning of this is A is the fixed point and no end points. Therefore, a ray has only one and only one end point. When you join two rays, BA is a ray and BC is another ray. When you join two rays, you will get an angle. Understand? Or an angle is obtained by taking two intersecting lines. Here also one angle is formed. Understand? When you take two intersecting lines, four angles are there. Then the main topic I would like to explain is what is the meaning of parallel lines. Right? Parallel lines. Heading is parallel lines. Can you say what's parallel lines? If no point is common to both these lines, no point is common. Understand? Or it would mean that the line do not intersect. The line do not intersect. We know that these are two intersecting lines. But here, no, these do not intersect or no common point. Can you say one example of parallel lines? The rails of a railway track, isn't it? The rails of a railway track is the best example of parallel lines. They do not meet. Here, after drawing these parallel lines, we can draw another line passing through this parallel line, or a line cut by two or more lines is known as a transversal. A line which cuts two or more lines, straight lines, is called a transversal. Understand? When you take two parallel lines, suppose we can denote it as L and M, and this is the transversal line. You can mark it as P. P is the transverse. That is also a line. Here, can you say how many angles are there? This chapter is very important. This is very important. The basic concepts of this. Look here. When two lines cut by a transversal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 angles are formed. Understand, students? All of you look at the board. If you draw two parallel lines and that parallel line is cut by a transversal, then in this figure you can mark 8 angles. 1, starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 angles are there. Then listen, what are that 8 angles? Before that, the first one is alternate angles. Listen, what is alternate angles? Here, this L and M are the parallel lines. Interior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles means the angle is inside the parallel lines. All of you look here. This 3 and 5 are 3. Angle 3 and 5. All of you look at the board. 3 and 5 are the one pair of interior alternate angles. The second one is 4 and 6. Therefore, you can mark it as 3 and 5, one pair. The second one is 4 and 6. They are alternate angles. Alternate angles are equal, right? Alternate angles are equal. For example, suppose this is a parallel line. This is the transversal. If here you mark this angle 60, then this side angle, this is the transversal. This is also 60. Alternate angles are equal. Understand? These are 3 and 5 and 4 and 6 are interior alternate angles. Same way 2 and 8. 2 and 8 and 1 and 7 are exterior alternate angles. Exterior alternate angles. The next one is, what is corresponding angles? Corresponding angles. Look here. Very important. Look here. This 2 is an angle just above the parallel line, isn't it? Here L is the first parallel line. The angle 2 is just above. In this side, when you take this as the transversal, in this RHS part, that 2 is just above the parallel line, and 6 is also just above the second parallel line. Therefore, 2 and 6. One pair is 2 and 6. All of you look here. 2 and 6 are corresponding angles. Then in the other side, 1 and 5 are 1 and 5. They are just above the parallel lines. In this side, 2 and 6. Here, 1 and 5. They are just above the parallel lines. They are known as corresponding angles. Now listen, students. In the below part, 3 and 7. Look here. 3 is an angle just below the parallel line. 7 is also just below the parallel line. Therefore, 3 and 7. 3 and. This is the notation and. 3 and 7 are also corresponding angles. And 4 and 8. 4 and 8 are also known as corresponding angles. And corresponding angles are also equal. Alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Once again, all of you look here. What is the meaning of corresponding angle? 2, then 6, 1, 5, 3, 7, 4, 8. They are known as corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are equal. Then all of you look here. Two parallel lines and a transversal. Suppose this angle is 50. Then can you say what is this angle? Look here, look at the board. This is an angle just above the first parallel line. And this is also an angle just above the second parallel line. Therefore, this is also 50. What is the reason? They are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Then suppose this side, this is 130. Then where you mark that 130? Yes, this is also 130. The reason is, this is just above the parallel line. Here on the second, just above the parallel line. They are known as corresponding angles. All of you understand what is the meaning corresponding angles? What's the first angle? Alternate angle. Then the second one is corresponding angle. Okay. The next one is, the next point is, what's the meaning of co-interior angles? What's the next one? Co-interior angles. All of you look here. This is our first parallel line L, and this is our second parallel line M, and this is our transversal line. P is the transversal line. Now here 8 angles are there. I already explained all the angles. Next one is, what is the meaning of co-interior angles? Look here. This 3 is an angle, isn't it? And 6 is an angle. That means they are in between the parallel lines. 3 and 6 in this side. And 4 and 5. 3 and 6 are known as co-interior angles, and same way 4 and 5 are known as co-interior angles. Write the note. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior. Write the notes. Co-interior angles are supplementary. Can you say what is the meaning supplementary? Supplementary means sum of the two angles is equal to 180. Sum of the angles is equal to 180. The meaning of supplementary means when you add two angles, the sum is 180. That means angle 3 plus angle 6 gives 180 degree, and same way angle 4 plus angle 5 gives 180 degree. Right? This is only notation. Angle 3 plus angle 3 means this is angle 3. Angle 3 plus angle 6 is 180 degree, And angle 4 plus angle 5 is also 180 degree. That means co-interior angles are supplementary. Can you say what is complementary? Complementary means sum of two angles is 90 degree. The complement of 20. Can you say what is the complement of 20? Yes, 70. What's the complement of 60? 30. Can you say what is the complement of supplement of 100? Supplement of 100? 80. 100 plus 80 gives 180. Supplement of 90. 180 minus 90. 90. Understand? Sum of two angles is 180 is known as supplementary. Here what is the last topic? Sum of co-interior angles are supplementary. For example, draw one figure. For example, this is 70. Can you mark this? Suppose this is x. Can you say? X is, actually the step is there. X plus 70 equal to 180. X plus 70 equal to 180. Sum of the co-interior angles are supplementary. Therefore, x is equal to, when you convert this plus sign in the other side, that changes to minus. Therefore, 180 minus 70. Say loudly. What's 180 minus 70? Yes, 110 degree. 110 degree. These are about transversal. Okay, now some more problems from this section. Write one by one. One more pair is there. All of you look here. It is known as vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Understand? If two intersecting lines are there, then you can mark 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? What is the meaning vertically opposite angles? Just above one angle. Therefore, 1 and 3 are known as vertically opposite angle, and 2 and 4 are also known as vertically opposite angles. Just above, just opposite to one angle. Vertically opposite angles. Then can you say here what are the vertically opposite angle pairs? 1 and 3, isn't it? 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 1 and 3, 2 and 4. Then below direction, 5 and 7, then 6 and 8. 6 and 8. Once again, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 5 and 7, 6 and 8. Again write, vertically opposite angles are equal. Alternate angles are equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. And the last one is co-interior angles are supplementary. Then write one question. Write one question. Now you can start doing the problems. Look here. This is a very important topic. Parallel lines, transversal. Agree. Then, write the question. Mark that angle as 80. L is the parallel and the parallel lines. P is the transverse. Can you find all the angles? 80 is only one angle given. Listen carefully. If this angle is 80, then you can mark this angle also 80, isn't it? What's the reason? Vertically opposite angles are equal. Then if the angle just above the parallel lines, therefore just above the parallel lines, this is also 80. Can you say what's the reason? They are corresponding angles. Two angles. One is this 80. The reason is vertically opposite angles are 80. Equal. Then this is 80 means this is also 80. The reason corresponding angles. Then if this angle is 80, then what is the opposite angle? Yes, this is also 80. Okay. Then already 4 angles. Finish. Then suppose in a straight line, can you say the total angle in a straight line? Oh, angle in a straight line is 180. Therefore, if one side is 80, how can you find the other side? The method is 80 plus, if you mark this x, 80 plus x equal to 180. The reason is angle in a straight line or linear pair. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 80. That is equal to 100. Finish. 100. Now, if you mark this is a straight line. Then if you mark one side 80, then the other side 100. Then, write fast, very fast. 100. Then what is the opposite angle? That is also 100. The reason is very important. Vertically opposite angles. Then, if the angle below this parallel line is 100, here also this is 100. Then just opposite is also 100. Finish all the 8 angles. Okay, now all of you look here. Draw the parallel lines. Yes. Suppose this is right, 120. 120. I will mark the terms x, y, z, a, b, c, d. Okay. 7 angles, remaining 7 angles. Okay, all of you start. What is y? What is y? Y equal to 120. The reason is vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angle. VOA, vertically opposite angle. Then you can mark here 120. Then can you say what is this b? B is also 120. Say loudly, what's the reason? Yes, corresponding angle. This is also just above the parallel line. What is the reason? Corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. Okay. Now, if B is 120, can you say what is this D? D is also 120. All of you look here. D is also 120. The reason is vertically opposite angle. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 answers are finished. Now, can you say what is x plus y? X plus y, this is a straight line. Therefore, x plus y is 180. Therefore, x plus y equal to 180. Therefore, x plus 120 equal to 180. Therefore, x equal to 180 minus 120. What is the answer? 60. Therefore, you can mark x is equal to, right? X is equal to 60. If x is equal to 60, what is a equal to? A is also 60. If a equal to 60, what is c? C is also 60. Okay, then do the last problem by yourself. Okay, right, one question. This is 130. You can mark it as angle 1, angle 2 or x, y, z anyway. First you mark the answers on the diagram itself. That is easy. Understand? All of you look at the board. If it is 130, then the opposite angle is 130. The reason is vertically opposite angle. If this is 130, then this is above is 130. Okay. Finish? 3 angles are there. Then, can you say what is this angle? This is 130 means this is also 130. Vertically opposite angles are 130. Then, what is 180 minus 130? Yes, 50. Therefore, this is 50. then this is 50, therefore this is also 50, then vertically opposite is 50. Okay, students? Understand? Okay. Study well. God bless you.